Guys, how's it going? I'm gonna do a little bit of a review here. This is for the junctek battery monitor. This is the newest edition they sent out to me. This has got real-time capacity and detection, high definition LCD color screen, 1.8 inch, capacity percentage, screen inversion function. I'm not too sure what that is. I guess it's day or night. Voltage and current, mobile control, which I'm looking forward to setting up. It has bidirectional current detection. That's actually would be pretty good if you have regen. And automatic carousel display. There's the model number there. It's the BL140F EN. Let's take a quick look at it. I already did an unboxing of it. Just check it out. You got your manual, obviously. QC card. One thing it had two, well, I'll show you actually. In the actual manual itself, it had this part here. This one here, it says 1.13 holder optional, and then it says 1.14 holder 2 optional. It came with this one, but didn't come with that one, which is kind of weird. That's it there. It's like a tripod mount. I'm thinking maybe there's somewhere on the bike we can use this. Like if it was off the water bottle holder, it'd be great, but I don't have one. So this part here is for if you were to drop the LCD display in like a panel, like if you had some kind of solar setup on a van or something, you could use it in there. It just sits in the back and goes on the butterfly bolt. Here's your big, thick, chunky power cable. It says 300 volts. It is actually fiberglass, or it's sealed on both ends. Well, yeah, it is actually. It's cool. There's your display. Much smaller than the previous one. And the best part is it's got the butterfly bolt, so it makes it so much easier to mount. I haven't looked up what this thing is for. It's just some kind of wire, ground wire or something. And then you got your shunt. Nice big chunky shunt. This is pretty much the same size as the previous model that I got from them. The only difference is it's housed this time. Didn't fully enclose it. There you go. So your plug would go into there. Oh, see, I can read this now. It says 2 watt and 3 watt. It's interesting. Doesn't really show what's in and out, which we'll have to look up. I guess it doesn't really matter which way it goes. It does give you a printout of what this wiring is for. It says B plus, B negative, ground, VC, RS plus, and RS negative. Anyway, we need to find a way to get this on the bike. That's one thing I like about this display. It's very low profile. So I can probably maybe find a way to mount it there. That would be nice. There. Doesn't really matter. One thing it's good I will show you. If I can find it now. Oh, here it is. You use something like this, but plastic, like from an old reflector. And just put that around the bar. And then just set it up like that. That would work. Right? That works. That was probably the easiest mod I've done yet. The butterfly bolt on that unit makes a big difference, and I like that it's thinner. All I had to do was any clamp will do, and a couple of pieces of rubber, just so it's not rubbing up against the bars. It's ready to go. I think what I'm probably going to do with the shunt is, well, I was thinking of putting it down here, but in this plastic here, if I drill through it, put it through the hole, hang it like that, it's not going to last. So what I'm going to do is, after I wire it up, I will put it like that. It's inconspicuous. And I'll have some glue there, and there. Well, in the 3 spots anyway, it won't move. Everything I've glued into this bike is pretty much not moved, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's keep going. I would have liked to use this, but Not too sure how I would have went about using it. Maybe like that. Yeah, don't know. Anyway, I would have preferred this one here for sure. So that looks pretty good. On the instructions, this one here doesn't need the extra red wire. Not that I can see anyway. Oh, it does actually. That's what this thing is for. The wire goes in there. I was hoping that it would just be just a dongle, but you have to use the wire. So how it works is take the white wire, maybe strip it open a little bit more. There. Just make sure you got enough. Stick it in the little slot here. That's it. I was hoping this would lock or something. I guess it just locks down on it just by pushing it like that. Not by much. Yeah, I'm not too sure how that's supposed to stay. It's not locking down, so I really don't have no idea of how that's supposed to work. Sort of holding. So that's his V plus. Ah, I get it now. Okay, so what would have been nice on the outside of the plastic, if in the molding they would have made so you don't have to take it apart to figure out what end is what, but you have to take it apart. If you look on the actual PCB, it says battery negative on this side and load negative on this side. So from the battery negative to here and then out to the controller. And this goes to your positive on the battery, which pretty much I've been doing with all the other ones. Still trying to figure out how that's supposed to hold. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so they're showing that the white goes to this. Go. Do I have to put it through there? No, I can still do that. Cool. Let me get a wiring harness to go on this, and then once we get that set up, we'll glue it onto the bike. I think we can probably just get away with this. I'm not going to be pulling any serious amps, so 20 amps if that'll hold just fine. It's not going to melt down. What I'll do, so I don't, when I put it back together, I don't get confused, is I will make the orange the output and the black the input. It doesn't have to actually go that far either, so if it does have a light meltdown, I can just swap it out. This build is fine. It's pretty thick wire. tighten those down a bit. Okay, let's see how it's going to sit on the bike. See what I mean about the ease of setup. There's the block right there. Take the cap off, put this in there, bolt it down, bolt this in there, and we're good to go. Just have to rope the wire to the meter, and we'll give it a quick test. Yeah, I just twisted those two together for now. Got this plugged in. Too bad you couldn't cut this size. I'll probably just tie wrap it up and stick it in the frame or something, or maybe under here, or bag it or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, it's plugged in. I'm going to do a quick test. We'll make sure we did everything right before we power it up. Now it's showing here that this goes to the positive, which I sent it into the positive there. Down below is the negative. The negative is on there. The negative input on the shunt was black, and the output, the load, was yellow. So, sorry, it was yellow. So we got that pushed together going into the controller. I guess what I'll do now is throw the batteries on and see what it does. Give me a minute. Should power up the minute I plug it in, because I haven't got a switch. Oh wait, no, it won't, because I got to turn this on. How it's going to react to that. Turn on at the same time? I don't know. Maybe that monitor will just come on. Yep, it did. Wow, nice display. Check that out. Very bright. Saying, I guess I had to calibrate it because it's saying my batteries are at 49%. So we'll have to do an adjustment of that. We should just spin the wheel up real quick and see what it does. Yeah, it's pretty sensitive to 0.4 amp, milliamp, I should say. That's what this is drawing right now. Oh, let's try it out. You probably can't see that because the light's too bright, but I'll lift the back wheel up. Yeah, that's going to work pretty good. What I'm going to have to do is set something up where I can actually test it on the road. Maybe wear some kind of chest cam so you can see how this works. It does stay on though, as long as the battery is plugged in. So there's that. Cool. Let's set the phone up and see how that works. Where's that? The first page, I believe, is software. Because from what I was reading on this, when you shut the bike off or when you shut this off, it's not going to save any of your data. So you're going to want to set the phone up with it. Just right here. Let me get a phone. So we'll just QR it. Android is, oops, okay, that was quick. Which one did it get though? That's the thing. Yeah, go back. Oh, dude, stop. Okay, this thing's very sensitive. Starting download. Okay. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm not opening that. There's not even to bother using the QR code on the paper until they repair it. Like I said, just send this to a zip file that opens up and goes nowhere. You're going to go to your Google Play and download Junce Home. That's JUNCEHOME. And then you're going to get this app here. Now, it's one thing it's not going to do is not going to connect. All right. I mean, it's connected now. Well, no, it's not connected now. But what you're going to do is hit search, which I'm not too sure why it's not coming up now. Oh, there it is, search. And then it's going to come up there. Click on that. And it's connected. Now, one thing that's good about this app is when you turn the bike off, you're going to lose data on the display. But you'll always have this as backup, so you can put this in your pocket or you could ride with this on the bars. But this will basically back everything up. It doesn't work this way, though. Well, it works this way. And that's it. I will actually show you some of the setup on the actual display itself. If you wanted to go into setup, you can hold OK. It goes language. You can hit it once to select. Go next. Next. Invert display. Auto screen off. Brightness. You can click it once. Bring it up. Like, this thing is super bright. You're going to see this in daylight. That's 100%. Next. Yeah, so you just basically scroll through it like that. Not much to look at there. Restore defaults. That's it. So I hope that was some help. I'm just going to finish up gluing that into the frame, tucking the wiring in. And what I'll do for the actual data logging and everything else as I'm actually using it in other videos, I will share my results. But I will say, in ease of setup, this was probably the easiest meter to set up because it's basically ready to go. You don't have to really mod it or anything. It's got the butterfly bolt on it. It's thinner. Everything is in that pack there. So I don't know if it's 100% waterproof. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't take much to make it waterproof, but it does look pretty sealed up. Guess we're going to find out. Anyway, take it easy, guys.